Huzzah, my friends, and welcome to Let's Play Super Mario Kart for the Super Nintendo. I just got done doing Mario Kart 64, and since I kind of skipped this one already, it kind of felt awkward doing this whole thing without doing the first game in the series, but alas, I have a friend with me who's going to be doing this alongside with me.
Of course, I've never played this game before, so this would be really interesting.
Yeah, you and me both. This is actually my least favorite Mario Kart game in the series, if only because it hasn't aged well, at all. Maybe the soundtrack has, but, other than that, I just cannot come back to this game at all. But like 64, we're going to be doing match races and maybe battle mode. We'll just have to wait and see. This is before they had DK and Wario, too, so that's something. You play Yoshi?
Yeah, that's what I've always done with the later versions of this game.
I'll just stick with Luigi just like I did in 64. You gotta press B to select it. It's Super Nintendo logic. I don't really know what to tell you. You gotta press B again.
Okay, cool.
Alrighty. So basically, since this is early mode 7 days, we basically have different variations of repeated courses and stuff. Like you can see here, we got Bowser Castle 3, 1, stuff like that. So the track diversity here isn't amazing, but it's better than reusing tracks, I guess. And you use the B button to go.
Of course. Why would it be the same as the later ones?
And man, I'm gonna have a hard time playing this one because the drifting in this one is so weird.
It is weird.
Instead of being locked into a position to where you turn, you curve like crazy. It's unusual.
Wow.
And then you press A to use the items, I think.
Okay.
Don't be surprised if you see items in here that you don't see in later ones, because they have good reasons for doing that. Like this coin, for example. This game is so, weird and compared. Well, I know Mario Kart 8 technically brought back the coins, even though I haven't played that one yet. Trust me, it just gets weirder and more bizarre from here.
Everything's flat. That is weird. That's different.
Well, it's mode 7. I don't. This is the closest thing they had to mode 7 outside of Star Fox, I think. You having fun now?
Getting a kick out of this. What I'm not used to is having to hold down directional buttons in order to drift. In Mario Kart 7 and all that, you just set the drift and you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Did I even complete one lap?
I think you were on lap 4, I think. Oh, I think since you lost, you get to pick the next course. We're just going to be playing them all in order, pretty much. So, next up will be Donut Plains 1. I just now noticed I don't even have the special cup. I thought I did, because, I know I beat this game and unlocked the special cup. Yeah, you have to unlock the special cup. Ain't that a treat? Well, then again, so did Mario Kart DS, but, still. So, unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be getting a full helping of the game in this part. Nor will we, go into GP Grand Prix and, go from there. I don't know, do you feel like we should have done Grand Prix?
Maybe. It's alright.
Yeah. That's fine.
I decided to give up on drifting. I'm not gonna try and drift.
The computers in this... Man, I hate the computers in this game. The computers are so vastly different from, later games because they... You know how... You played Mario Kart Double Dash before?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you know how, characters have, special items or whatever?
Right.
Alrighty, well, basically, every character can use their whatever item they have whenever the freak they want. So, the Mario Brothers, they can turn on star power whenever they choose. And, items like the banana peels are useless, because I've caught moments where they literally just jump right over them.
Well, they're not useless. They can be as a shield. You can use them as a shield.
Well, no, that's the thing. Because of how weird, like, the different character items are for each one computer, you don't ever see red shells. So virtually they're useless.
I'm just trying to stay on the track here.
And they don't need coins to speed up either. And if you bump into them and run out of coins, that pretty much screws you into, like, getting spun out by everybody. You got a head start this time.
Phew. I'm gonna try and stay on the track.
Yeah. Hey, Feather. Probably not gonna ever see you again in every other Mario Kart game. Yeah, Feather, I think that, yeah, it makes you jump.
Are there no mystery boxes in this game?
There are, they're just on... They're, these things right here. They're, like, flat on the ground or whatever.
Okay.
You press A to use your item. Like this. Oh, wow, that's bad. But yeah, what's really weird is that you can't use item boxes more than once, because, like, once you've run over them once, you can't ever use them again. So what are you thinking so far?
Yeah, this is crazy. Not at all what I'm used to. Finally have an item.
They give you 5 laps instead of 3, mostly because all the tracks are relatively short.
Nah.
Yeah, I think we're going to be finishing this one pretty quickly, actually.
This is one of my favorite tracks in Mario Kart 7. Let's see how this one is.
This is the game of origin. I just now noticed they have weird little spike buzzy things around here. I never actually played this game in Versus before, so I'm kind of curious as to whether that's like a thing that this game does, much like 64 with the yellow bombs and crap. Probably is.
I am gonna win one, so help me.
I haven't played this game in ages. I don't even remember the last time I played this game. I think like once I unlocked Special Cup and the 150cc like thing. Yeah, you had to unlock 150cc back in the day. I think I just said I'm done.
Does this have mirror mode?
No. The 150cc was technically this game's mirror mode in a sense. Okay, you know what? On the grand scheme of things, I guess I'm glad I didn't do Grand Prix because, like, I'm bumping into so many things right now. Like, because the computers, like, you know how in other games, I mean, they occasionally make mistakes here and there.
Right.
They trip into things, what have you, make the competition fair. I don't think they have that same luxury in this one. They are near perfect, actually. That's one of the reasons why, when I played this game for the first time, I just felt like throwing my controller against the wall. So yeah, I think out of all the Mario Kart games, I think this is the only one I don't technically like. If mostly just because of weird computer AI and just age in general, really. That's the way I see it.
Hey, always start out ahead. Here we go, Mario Kart Circuit 2.
Oh yeah, they have 5 tracks instead of 4 for each cup, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Just now noticed that. Man, this game is such a black sheep. It's not even funny. It just tells you how far along this game, the series went when they went on to 64, I think. I think what works best is that I think just jumping in place does a better job at turning you than drifting does, from what I've noticed. Oh gosh.
Yeah, I agree. Drifting's pretty useless.
Well, I'm pretty sure somebody's made good use out of it, and you just gotta play this game religiously to do so. And because I believe the series has gotten better over time, I don't.
I swear.
I forgot how good the soundtrack was in this. I keep like drifting right off into the sand every time I come right there. It's like I'm not.
They build shortcuts in these tracks like they do in the others.
I didn't think so. You just gotta really work. Because it's mode 7, you gotta really pay attention. I think like in that booze racetrack we went to, if you had a feather, I think you could make a shortcut there or something. Or are you a lap behind?
Yeah.
I don't even think this game tells you what lap you're on unless you like cross the finish line or something.
You know, I missed that last jump. Yep.
Alright, I think... There we go.